Celtics VP makes stance clear on potential Jaylen Brown and Derrick White trades. The Boston Celtics have made some massive moves this offseason, triggering speculation about the futures of key players Jaylen Brown and Derrick White. But according to Mike Zarin, the team's vice president of basketball operations, fans shouldn't overreact to the swirling rumors. Speaking with CLNS Boston's Noah Dalzell on Thursday, Zarin set the record straight. The Celtics are not seriously considering trading either player at this time. Zarin's comments come in the wake of a flurry of trade activity by the Celtics. First, Drew Holiday was sent to the Portland Trail Blazers in a deal that brought back Anfernee Simons. Then, Kristaps Porzingis was dealt to the Atlanta Hawks in a three-team trade involving the Brooklyn Nets. These moves signaled a potential shift in Boston's direction, especially with Jayson Tatum reportedly expected to miss most, if not all, of next season due to an Achilles injury. With the Celtics falling into the NBA's punitive second apron of the luxury tax, Boston's front office clearly aimed to reduce payroll and future financial obligations. Naturally, that opened the door to speculation that Brown or White, two of Boston's most valuable assets, could be on the block as well. However, Zarin's response firmly pushed back on that narrative. "We're not looking to move Jaylen or Derrick," Zarin told Dalzell. "That's just not where our focus is right now." Jaylen Brown, 28, is coming off a historic year, having been named the 2024 NBA Finals MVP. He averaged 23.0 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 3.6 assists in the regular season and was a dominant force in the playoffs. Brown has cemented himself as a cornerstone of Boston's identity, especially with Tatum sidelined. Derrick White, meanwhile, has grown into one of the league's most underrated guards. Known for his elite perimeter defense, high IQ, and clutch shooting, White played a pivotal role in Boston's championship run. While he might not grab headlines the way Brown or Tatum does, his contributions are undeniable. Despite Zarin's reassurance, interest around the league in both players remains strong. ESPN's Shams Charania reported earlier this week that multiple teams have called the Celtics about the availability of Brown and White following the Holiday and Porzingis deals. While these conversations are typical during the offseason, they've sparked considerable chatter among fans and analysts. In fact, even before the 2024 NBA draft, teams were aggressively pursuing Jaylen Brown. ESPN's Brian Windhorst revealed that several lottery teams reached out to Boston with offers for Brown, though none materialized into a deal. Among the most intriguing suitors were the Utah Jazz. According to Brett Siegel of Clutch Points, the Jazz were one of the more aggressive teams trying to land Brown. Utah held the number 5 pick in the draft, which they eventually used on Rutgers standout Ace Bailey. But with Danny Ainge, former Celtics president and architect of Boston's 2008 title team, now running things in Utah, it's easy to understand the connection and potential interest in a reunion of sorts. Danny's son, Austin Ainge, serves as the Jazz's president of basketball operations, further fueling speculation about a possible Celtics-Jazz pipeline. However, Zarin's comments suggest that, for now, Boston isn't ready to part ways with their all-star guard. With Jayson Tatum's future uncertain and the roster undergoing major changes, the Celtics appear committed to building around Brown and White rather than tearing everything down. Still, as the summer progresses and free agency heats up, Boston's front office will have to remain vigilant. Offers will keep coming, but as of now, the message from inside the organization is clear. Jaylen Brown and Derrick White are not on the trade block.